We're at the Acer booth here at CES 2020 looking at the Acer ConceptD 7 Ezel Pro, a laptop that I am giving the best in show for any illustrator, animator, architect, or even video editor. All that coming at you right now. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kaiser. This is where you're going to find the best tech and tools for creative professionals. If that sounds like your kind of place, consider subscribing and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. Today we are talking about the ConceptD 7 Ezel Pro and ConceptD 7. So there's some slight differences here between the Pro and the non-Pro version. We're going to dive into that to see which one is best for you. If you're curious about the exact pricing and in-depth specs of this model while we're going through the video, you can head down into the description below and click one of those links. Now, if you do use that link, I will get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. Now, some differences I want to point out right off the bat is within the processor and the GPU. For the non-Pro version, you can get an i7 9th generation Core Intel processor with an RTX GeForce GPU. Now, this GPU is built specifically for gaming, and then they bring it over to the ConceptD 7. Now, this creates great performance. It's very well suited for architects, it's very well suited for illustrators, it's even well suited for video editing, especially with NVIDIA's studio drivers that they have created to work systematically with, say, something like DaVinci Resolve or Maya or Premiere Pro. Now, if you're getting into the Pro version, this is somebody who's going to be doing a lot bigger projects. And what I mean by bigger is 6K, 8K footage. And they have the Quadro 5000 or Quadro 3000 graphics processing unit from NVIDIA, matched with the Xeon processor from Intel. These two are built specifically for creative professionals. They have high performance capabilities. They actually have these processors in servers at large corporations that run 24 hours a day, making them extremely reliable processors. So those are some big differences as far as the tech is concerned in these two models. So now that we've covered a lot of the technical aspects, let's jump into the creative part of this computer, and that is going to be the screen. So what we have is a direct collaboration between Acer and Wacom, and they use what's called EMR technology, which optimizes the screen with the pen. Now, normally, a pen, which I pulled out of the side of the computer, will have a battery within it and it must be charged. But with this technology, they have panels underneath the screen, and that is what senses the pen as it's going across the screen and I'm writing. And it's incredible because this is not just a touchscreen with a pen functionality. This is Wacom technology built into the screen. So as you're seeing in some of my B-roll, it has pressure sensitivity just like a Wacom tablet would that sits on your desk. Now, the amazing thing about this laptop is it is not only a fantastic computer for an illustrator, architect, or animator, but this laptop would be fantastic for video editors, for people using Maya or 3D animation who need a high-powered laptop. Okay, so you might be thinking, okay, great. It's got great tech as far as the power is concerned and as far as the screen is concerned, but how do you keep all of this cool? If you have that much power packed into a machine, how are you keeping that cool? Well, they have taken the fans from a lot of their gaming laptops and placed them into this machine and calibrated them specifically for creative professionals. Now, what I mean by that is they are quiet and they run very, very cool. So what it allows you to do is be in an office setting and not be blaring your fans like you are probably aware most gaming laptops do. They've optimized these fans to be below 40 decibels even when you're doing video editing or perhaps running architectural software on this computer. This screen is a 4K Ultra HD panel with Adobe RGB at 100%, and it actually is Pantone certified. So it comes from the factory calibrated for Pantone. So the keyboard, really nice keyboard, really soft, spongy keys. I like it a lot. You got some room on either side so your hands aren't rolling off, one of my big pet peeves. And the trackpad. The trackpad is smooth, nice soft click, not chunky. So really good job there, Acer. Another bonus is all of the ports on the side of the computer. This laptop comes with 2 USB-C ports, 3 USB slots, a display port, HDMI, network, and headphone jack. So you have everything you need to get your day-to-day tasks done as a creative professional. All right, so one of the last things that I want to talk about is the actual casing. This is an all aluminum casing on the sides, the keyboard deck, the top cover, and the bottom cover. And they use a special technology called micro arc oxidation. Okay, so what that does is it takes the powder coating and the aluminum and it basically zaps the two and bonds them together, creating a very strong and durable surface. Also, it will not get discoloration over time. So whether you're eating Cheetos or, even I know that women sometimes get makeup on their hands and they touch the keyboard and they touch the surface of the computer, so that won't stain over time. They actually did a test here at Acer. They took a Sharpie, they drew all over the top keyboard deck, let it dry overnight, and then took some solution and wiped it off the next day. I think that's pretty incredible. So not only is it a good build quality, but it also will be stain resistant over time. The last thing I want to look at is the hinge, a very well crafted hinge. They actually have it going all the way across as opposed to just two hinges on the sides. So they're really making some good, thoughtful decisions to have great build quality, great performance. Like I said, best in show for illustrators, animators, architects, and video editors. It's a beautiful laptop that they have here. If you're curious again about the exact pricing or specs, you can head down in the description below, grab one of those links. If you do use it, as always, I will get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of the future CES content, and I'll see you here on the next video.